Other than the Bible, there's probably been no other book or sets of books or information that has been more influential to me than the work by Dan Sullivan. Dan Sullivan, who owns and runs Strategic Coach, publishes several books. A lot of these come in very small books, bite-sized information, very specific, focused topics to help entrepreneurs and solopreneurs become better at their craft and be more effective and more efficient every single day. Probably one of the best ones, the ones that I like the most, is the D.O.S, Deep D.O.S Innovation. D.O.S stands for Dangers, Opportunities, and Strengths. And when it comes to dangers, it really talks about how do you eliminate dangers. Identify and transform your single most significant danger every day and try to turn it into a new capability. So when you identify one danger every day, you identify what you fear most. And fears are what prohibit us from achieving our greatest success. And so fear in the form of a danger, you focus on it and eliminate it each day. And fears are internal, so you have to be honest with yourself and acknowledge what that single biggest fear is for you to be able to conquer it. And only you know what is most important. So you have to really internalize and understand what your fear is to overcome it. For me, it's shooting these videos, being able to put myself out there, open to criticism, open to being judged and things like that. I'm an introvert by nature, so shooting these videos has been a fear that I've had to overcome over time. And when you eliminate them, you're transforming. So fears can be useful, all right? So a snake will bite you, so it's rightful to be fearful of a snake, a poisonous snake in particular. But you use the adrenaline, you use the energy that you gather together and harness from your fear and focus that into transforming and creating a new capability. So if you commit, take action, and energize, at the end of the day, your biggest danger becomes your biggest opportunity that leads to your greatest and new capability.